So this is how it's done. This is how ET contact, if you want first contact, is done. You have to look at different aspects of yourself and let go of everything that you feel is holding you back. Right? Look at all of these definitions, things that you are defining in your life, and how it's controlling you, how it's controlling your reactions to things, and how can you change your perspective on them. So, for example, the oppression with my father and these heavy, traumatic relationships with my exes. How can I not be controlled by these things anymore? I have to look at how I'm defining these things. And how you do that is you use the magic of gratitude in your favor by seeing how these negative experiences served you. All of these negative experiences with all the abuse in my life have served me well. I can read energies, I can read people, I can read faces, I can read body language very well. I can understand their behaviors as well. So all of these things have served me, and I can now define them as a positive learning experience for me so that I can get a positive effect from them. And when I can't see it from this positive perspective, I can change my perspective to neutral. So everything can be neutral, and I can still get a positive effect from looking at it in a neutral way. So that's how I personally let go of things that are not serving me. How can I see how this person benefited me in so many ways? How can I see how all of these things, all of these negative experiences in my life have actually created, all of these things have actually created more benefits to me, even if I had to heal from all the trauma of it. And I can more easily now sense energies that are not for me. I can more easily now see a limiting belief and see a fearful belief and change my belief in that moment so that I can let go of the old beliefs that really make me feel bad and make me experience creations that are very hard to deal with in your physical reality. So these E.T.s, they are very involved in your life, more than you can even understand. And I invite you to, my voice, it just keeps going in and out, but I do invite you to look out your window while I'm speaking about them, because they're with you, and they're also within you. And it's a very beautiful experience to be connected to these benevolent beings. What you should know about them is that they're not your savior, and they're not your enslavers either. So they're not here to save you, and they're not here to hold you back or to keep you in fear or to enslave you. They're not here to use you. They're here to help. Otherwise, they wouldn't even be disclosing all this information to you. They want to help so much. So when you look out your window at night, or when you go outside and you look at the stars, you're doing so much more than you could even imagine just by looking outside. Look at all the strange things that you see in the sky at night, and recognize that that is also within you. All of these beings and all of these crafts that you see outside of you, all of that technology and all of these beings are all within you, because physical reality is not real. Physical reality is pretending to be physical. And we as human beings are also pretending to be physical, because we are non-physical beings, just like they are. Many of them are non-physical, so what you're seeing when you see them is a holographic projection of them, of their consciousness. So that's what you are. You are consciousness. And we are related to them genetically. We are their ancestors. And these beings are so excited to talk to you, to get to know you, to help you, and to play with you, to treat you like your family, your soul family. And 2027 is really the year that everything is going to change. And I know that you're probably tired of hearing that. And sometimes it feels like it's a far, far away from us, but we're not just talking about E.T. First Contact. You're also going to be receiving communication and more communication from spirits, from angels, from your real soul family, from your spirit guides. These beings are going to start to manifest right in front of you. Angels are going to appear to you. Spirit guides are going to start physically manifesting themselves in an apparitional form, a solid form, so that you can see that you're really not alone. And of course, you're also going to be meeting E.T.s as well as on this ascension journey, you are also automatically saying yes to first contact with extraterrestrial beings and elemental beings as well, because all of these beings reside in the 5th dimension and beyond. So you're gaining access to all of these beings within you just by accessing the 5th dimension within you. So you're also saying yes to all of these other beings as well. And that should be very exciting if you're not living in fear, and if you're letting go of all of these negative, fearful, limiting beliefs inside of you, which are ultimately illusions, because fear is an illusion. So these are not going to be, the first beings that you meet are not going to be these big-eyed, kind of intimidating, gray-looking E.T.s, or these very tall whites, perhaps Andromedians, or Pleiadians, or Arcturians. You will most likely be meeting hybrid beings that look more human first. So that's exciting, because perhaps you've already met them in the flesh. Perhaps you've already met somebody who has larger eyes, who looks human, but they're not. They're pretending to be human, just as you are pretending to be human, and you're in this physical reality that's pretending to be physical. But you have to understand what kind of world you're living in, this lucid dream that you're living in. It's a simulation. It's your own matrix. So things are going to get weird, but they're also going to get more fascinating and more wholesome and more beautiful, because you're not just going to be meeting these other hybrid beings that are future versions of you. You are also going to be meeting your daughters and your sons. Yes, you're going to be meeting your hybrid children. And that is also going to be extremely exciting. And they can't wait to meet you. This is the honest truth. I would not lie to you. I would not get your hopes up for nothing. And I know that I'm not crazy, because they talk to me every day. And I know about my hybrid children. And sometimes they try to connect with me. But sometimes I struggle with my own self-worth in meeting them face to face, because I know how advanced they are. And these are feelings and beliefs within me that I have to let go of, as they're asking me to let go of these feelings of unworthiness. Right? I have my beautiful daughter on Earth, and I feel worthy next to her. But how will I feel next to these very advanced beings that know more than I do, and see more than I do, and they are just so beyond me at times? I have to stop looking at them as above me and start looking at myself as equal to them. They know that I'm going through a lot of challenges and a lot of trauma on Earth, and they feel a lot of compassion for me, and that's why they're helping me. And they're even helping me to open my throat chakra as well. So they're going to be observing all of these interactions that we're going to have, that are going to take place. And essentially, you don't have to wait for the rest of humanity to be ready for them. You don't have to wait for anybody to wake up around you. It's ultimately just up to you. So once you are ready, they will show up. And we're all being prepared in our own way. So expect the unexpected, and get excited when you look up at the sky at night. Even when you're driving home from somewhere and you come home, just think about them and talk to them a little bit, because they're right there in your driveway when you come home from work or from wherever. They're right there in your driveway. I'm not kidding. They're right there with you. You have all different kinds of races of beings connected to you that you have no idea about. And we just chose to feel this separation from God, from Source. And we chose to live in harsh conditions at times. And sometimes we don't know if we're going to make it. Sometimes we don't know if we're going to die, or if we're safe, or if we're going to get sick. And we're not really sure if our survival is a guarantee. But recognize that we have come a long way from where we were 100 years ago. So our life expectancy is is changing. And they don't pity us. They don't look down on us. They don't disempower you by worrying about you. They just have compassion for you. And they just want you to be the best version of yourself that they know that you're going to become. They see us as equals. And like I said before, they are in love with you. They're very in love with you. So they're not fooled by your mask. They're not fooled by the ego. They are not fooled by what we pretend to be at times. And these things don't define us. Even our thoughts don't define us. They love us so much. And they see Earth. They don't see Earth as hopeless. They're not disappointed in us. You would think. They just can't wait to hang out with you. They just can't wait to share with you and play with you and give you upgrades and give you blessings and give you activations and send you new characters in your life, in your physical reality. They want to help. All of those, excuse me, all of those implants that they put in us when they did not have the information that they do now, and they did not have the technology that they do now. All of those implants have been removed that they used to monitor us. So they monitor you still, and they monitor your life experiences and even the way that you eat, the way that you breathe. They monitor your breathing. That should tell you how much they actually care about you. They are sending so many loving, healing, balancing energies to us all the time as our collective consciousness expands and to Mother Earth. So all of these implants that they had in us before to monitor us, they removed because they knew that it wasn't how they prefer to treat us. And they know that they don't have to do that anymore because they have new technology now. So if you want open contact now, and obviously that doesn't make you better than anyone, but most humans are afraid of E.T.s, or they're just living life asleep, unaware that this is even a possibility. Just open up your hearts when you see a UFO, or when you look up at the sky, or when you think about them, and just open up your heart and reach out, reach up. Open up your hands wide and put out your palms to receive all of their love and all of their healing, all of these balancing energies, because they have so much to share, because they have so much love for you, and they truly feel for you. They feel for all of the situations that we've put ourselves through because of our negative beliefs, because beliefs create your reality. So there's, of course, even more information, but I will share more information as it comes. And trust in your creations, trust in your ability to let go of things no longer serving you. And as you recognize these things, also adopt the philosophy that says it's all here to benefit me, it all serves me. And then you can start to really understand why things are the way they are and why someone is behaving that way. None of it's random, and there's no chaos. It's just all uniquely, divinely orchestrated for you. This player that you're playing in this lucid dream, this video game, this simulation. You are the experiencer of this game, so you get to create First Contact how you would prefer it to be in your own perfect divine timing, playing this game that has symbolic meaning to you.